Anthropic and OpenAI, are they really different? Is Anthropic truly safer and kinder to humanity than OpenAI now and forever? This question has been on my mind since I researched how OpenAI started. At first, they said they were doing it for humanity, but as time went on and the money got big, profit came first and humanity took a back seat. So the question in my mind is, hey, will Anthropic end up giving into money too? What impressed me about Anthropic is that earlier during the war, when the US government wanted to use Anthropic's Claude for military planning, as soon as Anthropic found out, they immediately pulled out and refused, until OpenAI stepped in to take their place. Yeah, so from my perspective, I see that the two are different, but honestly, they both have the potential to replace each other. And now we have to talk about both of them, because both Anthropic and OpenAI are about to go public, right? And the question is, are these two actually competitors? Yes, they are definitely competitors. Right now, it's like they're breathing down each other's necks. So today, I want to compare them for you in terms of revenue, profit, operations, and their main missions. How are they different, really? And in the end, between Anthropic and OpenAI, will this be a neck-and-neck rivalry, or will it turn out to be more like they're teaming up? All right, let's check it out. You can take a quick moment to support the OpenAI versus Anthropic neck-and-neck rivalry video from Try Money Monster by scanning this QR code right here. Or you can very easily support my channel directly as well. It really helps out a lot. Please like, share, and leave a comment to chat with me. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button too. And if anyone wants to support the Try Money Monster channel so we can keep making independent content like this for the long run, you can become a member. Thank you. If we want to look at the battle between OpenAI and Anthropic, I don't want to go into too much background. Let me start with the numbers first, because numbers don't really lie. Let's start with this graph, which is currently going viral on the internet. It's a graph comparing the revenue and users of OpenAI and Anthropic. In this graph, we can see that ChatGPT from OpenAI has about 900 million active users per week. As for Claude from Anthropic, it only has about 30 million monthly users. So yes, there's a 30-fold difference in user numbers. But let's take a look at the revenue growth graphs for both of these companies in 2023. Honestly, Claude barely had anything. The graph was practically flat, really low, because they had just released Claude 1 and Claude 2. When Claude 1 and Claude 2 launched, ChatGPT was already insanely popular worldwide. And yes, by January 2024, OpenAI had already made $2 billion. Meanwhile, Anthropic made $87 million. Not a small amount, but still much less than OpenAI. After that, OpenAI launched ChatGPT 4, which caused their revenue to skyrocket by 300%. But not long after, Claude launched Claude 3, dethroning ChatGPT 4. So by the end of 2024, Anthropic was finally able to generate up to $1 billion in revenue. Then Anthropic's graph line started to rise. And in May 2025, Claude 4 and Claude Code were launched for use. After that, Anthropic's number soared, reaching $4 billion in revenue. By mid-year, that number had increased to $9 billion. In December, Anthropic generated $14 billion in revenue. In February 2026, they made $19 billion in revenue. And in March, they reached $30 billion. That's right, in just 1 year, Anthropic grew by 1,000%. And yes, with Anthropic's incredibly rapid growth, by 2026, Anthropic's growth finally reached a point where it intersected with ChatGPT. And in May 2026, Anthropic achieved a run rate of $47 billion. Meanwhile, OpenAI managed only $25 billion, going back to the original numbers from the beginning. Yes, ChatGPT has 30 times more users than Claude. Why is that? Because ChatGPT customers pay a monthly fee of about $25 per month. Meanwhile, Claude's customers pay about $211 per month, which is 8 times more. There must be a reason why users are willing to pay Claude so much more than ChatGPT. If you're a real customer, feel free to leave a review. I'd love to read it. Looking at this, you can see that, wow, Anthropic is actually a formidable competitor to OpenAI. So where did Anthropic suddenly come from? Anthropic emerged out of fear from the current CEO of Anthropic is Dario Amodei. What did he see? I'll tell you in a moment. But first, let's set the stage with a timeline, in case some of you don't know. Dario used to work at Google before, and then in 2016, he joined OpenAI. He was involved in developing GPT-2, GPT-3, and also in research on scoring laws. Make a note of scoring laws because they're very important. I'll explain why in a bit. To the story. This scoring law has had a huge influence on the AI field. And then in 2018, because Dario was so important, he became the VP of research at OpenAI. He was also a key figure in the core management structure of OpenAI. And then in 2020, Dario encountered something that he described as a catastrophe, something that posed a danger to humanity. He asked OpenAI to implement some policies regarding this, but OpenAI apparently didn't agree with Dario. So he made Dario feel like, hey, this is too scary, I better leave. So Dario left OpenAI along with several other talented people at the executive level. When Dario left, he was joined by about 5 other executives. This was about 2 years before ChatGPT was launched to the public on November 30th, 2022. And then in 2021, Anthropic, along with the people who left OpenAI together, joined forces to found Anthropic. On the day Anthropic was founded, honestly, Anthropic barely had anything at all, except for talented people. Meanwhile, OpenAI had everything: popularity, funding, talented people, and an established company. They were already extremely strong. And yes, as shown in the graph at the beginning, Anthropic came to compete with OpenAI at a time when OpenAI was basically ready, fully prepared, while Anthropic had nothing. How did Anthropic soar so high? Was able to overtake OpenAI? Doesn't it make you even more curious about what Dario encountered at OpenAI that day and said it was scary? What did he see? How terrifying must it have been to drive Dario to have such motivation to create Anthropic and eventually beat OpenAI? Honestly, when it comes to AI, there have been quite a few people who have come out and said that, hey, there's something scary about it. Elon Musk once said that when humanity creates AI, we're actually creating a living being that can function completely independently with its own goals as well. And if one day AI becomes smarter than humans, its danger will be even greater than nuclear weapons. Mark my words, the danger of AI is much greater, the danger of nuclear war. Geoffrey Hilton also once warned that we are entering an era that for the first time in history, there will be a being or something that could be called another life form that will smarter than us. As for Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, he once said that with AI, every category of job will disappear, sapped from humans and never come back. Listen to this. Entire classes of jobs will go away and not come back. That means the dangers of AI that everyone keeps talking about. And those everyones are actually the big names in the AI industry. So the next question that needs to be answered is, what exactly did Dario see? What Dario saw at OpenAI that day was both terrifying and amazing at the same time. And that is scoring law. So what does that mean? It means that the more data you feed in, the more computing power you put in, the model will get bigger and the AI will get smarter. And it doesn't just get smarter in a straight line like this, it gets exponentially smarter, like this. Exponentially. An exponential curve that shoots straight up like this. The problem is right here. If AI keeps getting smarter and smarter like this, the point that what seems like a miracle will turn into a nightmare instead. Because if AI's intelligence keeps rising without limit, it will eventually surpass us in ways we can't even imagine. We can't even picture how or by how much it'll surpass us. This is exactly the point that explains why I can wipe out human jobs all over the world. And not just that, why AI could potentially wipe out humanity from the face of the earth. So is that an exaggeration? Is it really true? Well, it's probably not an exaggeration, because in May 2023, the Center for AI Safety, signed by Sam Altman, Dario Amodei, and AI industry giants like Jeff, Hinton, released a joint statement. The main point was that reducing the risk of AI-led human extinction should be a global priority, like pandemics and nuclear weapons. What makes it scarier is that just weeks ago, Geoffrey Hinton resigned from Google. If he had just left, it might not be a big deal. But he then admitted, "When I left, I tried to reassure myself that if I hadn't done it, someone else would have." So what did he do? Is there anything else we should be even more worried about? Just listening to all this information, even just this much, is enough to sum up that AI really does pose risks and dangers to humanity, just like people on the inside have already told us, but they probably can't tell us everything, right? Because her high technology is unprecedented. Its outcome is uncertain. So AI certainly has benefits. It's practical for real-world work. For example, Science Monster uses AI to help with all sorts of things. So what we're concerned about is that we want high technology, but we also want something that's safe, something we can trust. That's what inspired me to make this video, because I also want to know, hey, so is it really true that Anthropic, after splitting off from OpenAI to do their own thing, can actually be more trustworthy? Is it really safer? Can it really be kinder to humans than OpenAI? And then, can it really get away with it? So I went to check, okay, if that's the case, Anthropic, seriously? What do they actually have? What do they have that's different from OpenAI, aside from just the CEO's mindset? The first major difference is that Anthropic registered their company as a public benefit corporation, or PBC. So what is that? Basically, it means they're a company that's allowed to not focus solely on profit, so they can stay true to their core mission. The main mission of the company is, Anthropic's core mission is to develop AI that is safe and beneficial for humanity. That means if money comes in, they can just let it pile up and not take it if it goes against this mission. Also, Anthropic has established a trust called the Long-Term Benefit Trust. They set up an independent organization with 5 members to oversee and make sure the company doesn't betray its core mission. The trustees, who are appointed to this trust that were set up, these 5 people will not own a single share of Anthropic. They won't receive dividends, they won't get a salary. In short, they won't receive any benefits from Anthropic at all, even if the company becomes worth trillions of US dollars. Their role, the duty of the trust, is to ensure that Anthropic continues to exist for its core mission. That means that even if Anthropic goes bankrupt, the trustees have only one responsibility: to carry out the bankruptcy, but they must still uphold the core mission. Let me emphasize that again: to create AI that is safe and beneficial for humanity. That sounds great, but honestly, to put it a bit more neutrally, no matter what Anthropic intends, the money flowing into Anthropic, the major investors in Anthropic are Amazon and Alphabet, Google, have invested tens of billions of US dollars. And both of these companies, Amazon and Google, are 100% commercial enterprises. So today, Anthropic might still be holding firmly to its core mission, but in the future, no one can say for sure that if Anthropic's valuation reaches into the trillions of US dollars, and if the CEO is no longer Dalio, will any structure that Anthropic has set up be able to withstand such enormous financial power? Because when OpenAI was founded, Sam Altman also said that it was for the world, for the good of the world, right? But as time went on, once money and power came into play, it couldn't really be for the world anymore. It ended up being about profit after all. You can check out the OpenAI video where they said it was for the world. So if you ask what the main differences are between OpenAI and Anthropic, in short, OpenAI focuses on speed, while Anthropic focuses on safety. OpenAI aims for popularity, making things that are used by a lot of people. Anthropic focuses on building trust. OpenAI proves that AI can belong to everyone, while Anthropic proves that AI must earn trust in handling everything within business systems. When you look around and really think about it, there's this feeling that makes you wonder, hey, Actually, maybe OpenAI and Anthropic were never really on opposite sides at all. Or are they? It seems like these two qualities should go together, right? Because as a user, or to sound grander, I'd say humanity doesn't just want powerful AI, you know? And we don't just want AI that's only safe either. But what we want is AI that's both powerful and safe, right? So at this moment in human history, having OpenAI and Anthropic competing with each other might actually be a good thing for us, because their competition lets us benefit from high technology as they push each other to the limit, and that's a big advantage for us. It's good for us because both companies are still balancing each other's power, but whether it's the benefit of them keeping each other in check or any other advantages that AI brings to help us, to improve our lives in so many ways, it might not actually be good. It could all be destroyed. There might be nothing left at all if one day money and power become enough, someone uses it to develop something, and that ends up being the cause of our extinction or something like that.